When I joined this CIMAGE College, basically, so I was not that much confident to speak English. Yeah, I do understand English quite well, but not able to speak properly. However, after I joined and have some sessions, thankfully I thank CIMAGE, which helped me to build my basic structure. So at this point, currently I'm working in TCS. In Bihar, honestly, there are several colleges who take admissions, but did not provide proper classes, or they give some bookish knowledge. So I'm working corporate. I'm much aware there is in corporate you can't survive with the bookish knowledge. You have to explore. When you want to go on any programming, then I'll suggest like go with Java first hand, second hand SAP ABAP. These two is the core giant for any MNCs. No matter which company you will go.
Everyone, with us today we have alumni of CIMAGE Group of Institutions. स्वयं गोपाल श्रीवास्तव ये BCA स्टूडेंट हैं, करेंटली TCS के लिए काम कर रहे हैं. स्वयं अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए हम.
Yeah, thank you, Sal. So basically, I joined TCS on 2024 after my graduation. So it's a campus placement after all. So we have faculties like Neeraj Podar sir, Kundan sir, Sanjana ma'am, Nilanjan sir, and the faculties who helped us to build a basic structure where we have qualified the entrance exam and the interview. Basically, we have two levels of exam. The one is the entrance one and the second one is the interview. So based on that, we will go either on the Smart Ignite program or Smart program based on TCS criteria. So however, like when I joined this CIMAGE College, basically, so I was not that much confident to speak English. Yeah, I do understand English quite well, but not able to speak properly. However, after I joined and have some sessions with Podar sir, Nilanjan sir for the communication, Sanjana ma'am for the communication, and some body language stuff, and also like how confident we can speak and how some non-verbal communication matters, how people notice. So in all aspects, especially like also there are quite other fields like reasoning, mathematics, in which Nilanjan and Kundar sir helped us a lot to crack the written examination for any company at TCS, Wipro or any company. So currently I'm working TCS. So yeah, thankfully I thank CIMAGE, which helped me to build my basic structure. So at this point, currently I'm working in TCS because of the CIMAGE College, who helped me about the whole journey, about a 3 years journey. Time to time, CIMAGE built me a strong foundation of everything like communication, learning, tech tracks like Java, Python, all that. So because of that, I am able to join a TCS, and also I get an offer from Wipro as well on the other hand. Since I was planning to join whatever comes to me earlier, so I joined TCS. Yeah, thank you.
तो आप अभी TCS के लिए कौन से पोजीशन के लिए काम कर रहे हैं?
Basically, currently I'm working in application support. So what my job is to do is like there are certain platforms, and there are certain clients. So my job is to do like to make the application work, to maintain the application, to maintain the updates, and based on the client requirements especially. Also, what I can do, I'm also working with some one and two other teams based on the requirements, some development tasks, some maintaining, some testing kind of stuff. So basically, yeah, it's not like specific a particular role. Based on the requirement, I'll do the work. That's all.
स्वयं आप बिहार से ही बिलोंग करते हो या फिर किसी दूसरे स्टेट से?
I properly belongs to Bihar, Patna.
ओके. जब आपने CIMAGE ज्वाइन किया था 2021 में, 2021 में जब आपने CIMAGE ज्वाइन किया था तो आपने सोचा था कि आप TCS जैसे टेक जाइंट में काम करेंगे?
Actually, yeah, I dreamed of to work in TCS and other tech giants. So that is the reason I joined CIMAGE, because I believe CIMAGE will build a foundation, and CIMAGE is fulfill my expectations at all level.
जब बच्चे 12th करते हैं ना तो फिर बहुत सारी डाउट्स आते हैं मन में कि कौन सा कॉलेज चूज़ करें, कौन सा कोर्स चूज़ करें. आपके भी मन में आए होंगे जाहिर तौर पे.
Every college do their best for advertisement and getting attention of the students, but it depends on a student how gradually or how oftenly they choose the college for their right path. Sometimes, yeah, people can make mistakes. Some people can go choose different path what they are dreamed of. But it's all about the mindset. It's all about the perspective. How you can again go on a right track. So that is the reason my second and the first on the third, whatever you say, like choice is CIMAGE actually. Directly after my 12th board, I directly came here only because I know, and also one of my friend also studying in CIMAGE. I believe 2019 batch he got admission in CIMAGE, and from him also I was aware like this college exists and this is the reputation of this college, so I came here.
जो बच्चे अभी 12th का एग्ज़ाम्स अभी देंगे जो, और उसके बाद फिर वो कॉलेज की तलाश में हो जाते हैं ना कि कॉलेज कौन सा चूज़ करें, अगर उन्हें BCA BBA या फिर कोई भी कोर्स ऑप्ट करना है, तो आप उन्हें क्या एक सजेशन देंगे?
बेसिकली
मतलब कि कॉलेज अगर हमें चूज़ करना है तो हमें किन किन क्राइटेरियाज को देखना चाहिए?
first they have to identify what they want to become or where they want to go. If they want to go in a MNCs in IT sector, basically they have to choose CIMAGE, because in Bihar honestly there are several colleges who take admissions but did not provide proper classes, or they give some bookish knowledge. So I'm working in corporate, I'm much aware there is in corporate you can't survive with the bookish knowledge, you have to explore. And the best thing about CIMAGE is like they are conducting workshops. So in workshop you can't gain everything, but you can get a familiar basic idea of what the technology is basically. So CIMAGE having this plus point, this advantage, so you can get the, like when I was studying I have an idea about blockchain, because blockchain was the first workshop which I did. Then after all several other workshops, digital marketing and other things, then Linux. After all, our batch only built this robot, Bihar's first humanoid robot Sumedh is constructed by our batch only. So we have a small idea of every tech fields, so we can get a clarity where we want to go based on that. Yeah. So
जब बच्चे स्टार्टिंग में CIMAGE ज्वाइन करते हैं, इंडक्शन क्लास में उन्हें बताया जाता है कि CIMAGE इज़ वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट रिगार्डिंग अटेंडेंस, वर्कशॉप एंड क्लासेस को लेके वो बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट हैं. तो आप तो पास आउट हो, आप एलुमनाई हो, आप बताओ हमारे करंट बैच को कि कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है क्लासेस अटेंड करना, अटेंडेंस कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, वर्कशॉप अटेंड करना कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड कैसे वो आपको हेल्पफुल, आपके लिए हेल्पफुल रहा?
that's true. Basically, even for my attendance was 98-99%. Even we used to come on the weekends. Like as I mentioned earlier, like we have some workshops organized by CIMAGE College. So basically, earlier days the workshop is basically held on the weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, morning to evening. And I do remember, like 2 years back on January month, there was a lot of cold also, and we have one blockchain workshop as I mentioned earlier. So the timing was 8 to 12, then 1 to 6 hour class timing. Afterwards, we used to stay. So 12 hours we spent in college, and the weekends we came to college just to learning. And attendance purpose, CIMAGE is very strict. If you have low attendance, definitely you will not get any opportunity to get exams, might be to sit on the interview. Basically, if you don't come to college, you will not understand what the things going on. And there's no point to sitting to in the interview table and just saying nothing, I don't know. If you come to college, you know like what technology teachers are teaching, what efforts they are giving to you, what foundation they are making for you. Okay, you know the syllabus, you score well, because initially score matters. And coming to college, it's not about all academics. If you come to college, you meet certain peoples, you create memories. Sitting in home, ideal, does not do anything productive to you. But if you come to college, you meet 4 peoples, you get some info from academics, you create some memories, beautiful. College time is best. Even I have graduated, but still I missed the 3 years journey with CIMAGE actually.
जैसे कि आप BCA के स्टूडेंट हैं, राइट? तो अभी जो BCA के स्टूडेंट हमें देख रहे हैं, आप उन्हें बताइए कि इंडस्ट्री की क्या करंट नीड्स है, ताकि वो अपने आप को अपडेट कर सकें एंड वो उन्हें अभी से ही पता हो कि इंडस्ट्री की करंट नीड्स क्या है जिन पे वो काम कर सकें.
Basically, if I have to suggest any IT student, so I should go with the DSA first. DSA is very much recommended, and with the Java. Well, Java is actually an industrial language. No matter it's 90s, 20s, 21st, doesn't matter the age, Java is still there, because early days a lot of applications are built on Java. So Java will do a lot of helping of the students to get into the corporate, and if they want to do some side skills, I'll say go with SAP. SAP is a big market in corporate giants, big market. So in SAP, if any student focus on SAP, like we have different companies as well for SAP and projects as well. So if people want to, and student want to go on any programming, then I'll suggest like go with Java first hand, second hand SAP ABAP. These two is the core giant for any MNCs. No matter which company you will go, SAP projects definitely will there in that company. And yeah.
ओके स्वयं, सो लास्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा आपसे यही रहेगा कि आपकी कॉलेज जर्नी की मोस्ट मेमोरेबल यादें कौन सी हैं?
Well, basically, if I say there are a lot of memories, it's very wrong to pick any one of them. But if I say on the starters, like I have participated in the youth parliament where we have to speak about the alcohol ban and some Bihar development criteria something to the ministers. Well, that was the most memorable because it was my first event where I have spoken to the larger audience, where I stand myself, where I showcase myself, what I'm capable of, understanding my capabilities during that event also. And since a larger audience, it takes a lot of guts to speak in front of them, especially to the minister or the senior management, whether it's the college one or the Bihar government. So this was one of my memorable part for the CIMAGE College. There's a lot of things, but yeah, for the initials, I'll say this one.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you.